Something smells good in the kitchen.
Oh,
it sure does.
The girls from Fresh Living came in and said, it smells like Christmas. And I think it's the cinnamon.
Yeah.
And the cold weather outside, it was just really kind of homey.
Well, it's kind of Christmassy outside today
Yeah,
as
it
well.
kind of is if we were in California or something. All right, so let's make up these zucchini muffins here. These are so good, and I'm thrilled somebody brought me a zucchini here in the kitchen and brought me some of their wares from the garden, which I was so appreciative for. So thank you, whoever it was. I'm not even sure who it was here at the station. But I wanted to show you. So I started off with a box grater, and I just grated about 2 cups of zucchini into there, and that's all I'm going to need for this particular recipe. And then I'll put this back here in the sink so it doesn't drip all over the counter. To this, we're going to add all the rest of the ingredients. And the nice thing about this is it's just such an easy recipe, and you can do everything in one bowl. You don't have to mix one thing together and then another and then another. I just dump it all into the same bowl and mix it all together. So into it, that's the 2 cups of zucchini, and I'm pretty good at eyeballing that and knowing that's going to be about 2 cups. Now, the only thing I want to warn you against when you make zucchini bread is every zucchini has different contents of moisture in them. And so if you have a really wet zucchini, you may want to add a tablespoon or 2 more of flour at the end, and that's the only thing. So to this, we are going to add in here, or I'm going to add to it 3 large eggs to it, and then I'm going to add a couple of cups of sugar to it, and it's going to be so easy to put this together. And so really, once you get the fresh zucchini all into there, all you've got to do is just add the remaining ingredients into it. Now, what you want to do is to spray some muffin tins, a 12 top. This will make about 1½ dozen muffins with some vegetable spray to get them ready to go. Or if you have non-stick ones, that's fine also. So when we come back, I'll show you how to finish all of this up. This is going to be the best zucchini muffins or bread you've ever made.
Well, that's a pretty big claim.
I'm a pretty good claimer on that.
Okay. Grab and go zucchini muffins.
Oh, it's true.
Oh, yeah, I bet they are
best
delish.
way. So very simple, everyone, to put these together. You just literally add everything into the bowl. I prefer to make these by hand so I don't overmix them. You can absolutely make them in a blender if you wanted to. Years ago, I did a recipe with a friend whose name is Matt, and this is kind of a version off of his and several others that I have enjoyed throughout the years. And so I think this is the best zucchini bread ever. This makes about 1 2-pound loaf, or 2 smaller ones, or you can do in the muffin tins if you want to. And so that's what I'm doing, obviously. And so you just mix that all together until everything is combined, and that's it. It's just that easy. Now, if you missed all the ingredients in there, I did put some in there when I was away. Don't fret, it's featured on cookingwithchefbryan.com. You can go over there to get it, or KUTV.com as well. I have a 12-top muffin tin here that I have sprayed with vegetable spray. I do not like to do these in the little cupcake kind of little containers, you know, little plastic thing or paper things, just because I like the crust on there. And you're going to fill these up about 3/4 of the way full, and it fills about 1½ muffin tins just with this amount of batter. And so that you can kind of gauge how many you're going to make. Now also, I use these fun little mini loaf pans also that are really fun to do. They make for great gifts and just a little bit different. Now I have some that are all finished here. They go into a 350-degree oven for about 30 minutes or so, or until a toothpick test. They come out clean on it, and enjoy it with some homemade raspberry jam. I don't think it gets any better than this, guys. I'm going to dig into some zucchini muffins here in the kitchen.
Before a bunch of people grab and go.
There you go.
Yeah, and please leave some there for us to grab.
Well, come on back.
Okay.
All right, thanks.